There seems to be a little bit of confusion about how the Creative Circle ranking system works, and we've explained it a number of times, and I think it's always good to keep on explaining it, but it's actually very simple. You know, we historically spent a lot of our energy and our time defining certain ranking systems and tables based on the relative value of awards, and then released an overall table at the end of the year. What subsequently has happened over the past few years is each individual award show releases its own ranking system, its own table of who placed where in a show, which is great for us because it's objective. They know how many entries they get, they know what standards they're looking for, and they simply release a table that says this agency did the best, this one came second. So we no longer have to spend all our energy trying to define which show is ranked according to what system. So we then take those results. So if Cannes releases a table that says Agency A placed first, second, third, obviously in the South African context, all we then do is take a certain number of points and allocate based on where the agency placed in that show. So you get the same number of points that you get for coming second at Cannes as you do for coming second at Loeries. Doesn't matter if you won 3 Grand Prix at Cannes and only 1 gold Loerie, you get the same number of points because you placed second in that show. The playing field was level. So that for us is great. We take all of the ranking systems across all of the shows, assign a point based on where you placed, and then release an overall table. It's as simple as that. It's kind of like in fact what it's based on is the Formula 1 Grand Prix system. There's a number of races throughout the year. The tracks may be different, there may be a different number of people competing, but you get points based on where you place. Simple as that. You don't, because this racetrack is slightly different, get more points for that racetrack. It's level playing field. That's how it works. The Loeries has its own ranking system obviously as well, and we obviously endorse that. But let's not confuse the Loeries ranking with the Creative Circle ranking. The Creative Circle uses the Loeries ranking to define its overall table. We don't change it. We don't do our own version. But there's Loeries rankings, which is an independent organization, and there's a Creative Circle ranking, which is an overall ranking throughout the year. The Creative Circle ranking takes a number of award shows into account. There's a certain number of awards shows that we endorse. So that is the Loerie Awards, obviously, Cannes, D&AD, One Show, Clio's, the Eagle Awards, which is another one of our local shows, as you know, and as well as our Ad of the Year. In the Creative Circle's view, as the body that represents the creative industry, our view is that ours is the definitive ranking of creative ranking of agencies in South Africa. And what we try and encourage is for any other shows that want to use creative ranking as part of their criteria, that they should only use our ranking as a starting point. So obviously the Creative Circle ranking should, in theory, be used when determining the agency of the year, because it's a very holistic overall view of who the best creative agencies are. That doesn't mean that there can't be other factors that determine what makes a great agency, but certainly from a creative point of view, those are the factors that should be used to determine who featured as the best creative agency.